Everyone wave. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world, everyone, to our Blades in the Dark uh, campaign called The Drafters. We are we only got 2 episodes left before we're done. It has been a ride. But hey, I'm not in charge today. That will be our wonderful storyteller, Theater Nerd. Theater Nerd, please introduce yourself and
I,
all that good stuff.
you want a question again today?
Yes, always.
Oh man, I should just not open my mouth. Why do I do this? Hi, my name is Theater Nerd. I am your storyteller for today. I promise, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Um, yeah, I'm excited to be back. We're getting down to the end of it. Um, yeah, lots of fun things are happening. More on that in a minute. I don't know who's next.
You still didn't come up with our question.
Oh, I was hoping you would forget.
No.
Um, okay. This won't be an in character question,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if any of you have enough familiarity to answer this question. Maybe Jason. But if you were to play, only be allowed to play any of the other playbooks but the one you played, which one would you play?
Oh,
Okay.
Or if you suddenly had to switch playbooks.
Okay. Interesting. Sahara, go ahead, fam.
I well, for my other playbooks, I'm Sahara, by the way. I play Cecilia. For my other playbooks, I would probably either be a spider or be a whisper, because both of those just seem like they'd both be fun to roleplay.
Nice. Jason.
hey, my name's Jason, and I have the leech today because I really like being able to blow things up. If I had to play something else, it would probably end up being a cutter because I can still mess things up.
Cool.
Or should you say wreck stuff?
Get wrecked. Anyway, hi everyone. My name is Val. This is my channel. Just a heads up, our good friend Jammy had a prior appointment today and he couldn't make it. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow him at Spider Jelly. But hey, what's up? Once again, I'm Val. Today I bring to you our hound, Royce, an aspiring author. And I suppose if he was, not necessarily if he was going to be, however, the next playbook that I would play, I guess it's cheating to say a whisper because I am in a Blades in the Dark game as a whisper that Jammy runs, where I play. Yeah, I would play a whisper because I'm enjoying the shit out of that playbook. And then maybe after that would be a slide. So that would be kind of where we're at. But hey, everyone in chat, all 5 of us, if you want to help affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations, you can do that. For every 100 biddies that you donate to us today, you can give us rerolls to any of our rolls, except for our storyteller, because our storyteller does not roll anything. If you would like to give us an auto critical, which is just like the best thing, it's what we use to just convince demons to not murder us with. You can do that by subbing to the channel or gifting a sub to the channel. What happened? Who screamed in my ear? It was a velociraptor. Oh, it was you hosting me. Thanks, Theater Nerd, for the host. And
I
if you
forgot to
just
do it
want,
earlier.
like, we got 2 sessions left, but if you are into a minor plot hook that you just want to throw at us, that is a straight up $10 donation to Streamlabs. So, that's us. That's what we do here. Um, so let's just Theater Nerd take us into some role playing, fam.
Right. So we were discussing what would be going on this week,
Mm-hmm.
um, and we talked about all the shenanigans that happened 2 weeks ago, with Doctor Biscuits and his robots or his grenades and fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the
Public art installations.
performance art. Okay, fine, whatever. You can have your performance art. It's fine.
And you
Anyway.
all said I was a disgraced artist. More like a disgrace of an artist.
It's okay.
Anyway, the bar has successfully at least been started on fire. You don't know if it'll burn all the way down, but it's lit on fire. And that's kind of where we left off last week. I suspected you all probably would head back to your friend's house if that's not, or friend's place of business. If
Yeah.
that's not what you're planning on doing, correct me, but
I don't think we have any other plan other than setting this bar on fire and securing some territory for essentially our friend slash future, hopefully patron sort of thing, so that he could get some ground over his auntie. Right? We did, didn't we forge some documents too?
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Patches forged some documents for us, right?
correct.
Okay. Do we want to head back to our place and just sort of like wait it out the night, or do we want to go straight to the other person, to Conan, right? That's his name.
I always don't ask me. I get my NPCs confused.
To Conan's house, who wants to be the gang leader, not his aunt.
No, it's Corin.
Corin. Okay, really close. Corin. All right.
Yes, this is why I get them confused.
Mm-hmm. Corin and
Yeah,
Conan.
I think Conan's just one of his lackeys or one of his bar goers or
That is
something.
true.
Yeah, he's a patron.
So, what do you want, gang?
What? Did you say something? I'm sorry, my ears are still ringing.
That was an out of character question.
Yeah.
So to try and figure out what we're doing so that then we can get to the role play. What's the plan, y'all?
Are you waiting, or are you going right to Corin?
Are we going back to our hideout? To wait everything to slow down first, or are we going straight to Corin's bar?
Given that we have a penchant for ill-advised pretty much everything, I would assume we're going to Corn's.
Okay.
I don't know. Impulse control seems to be something this group is lacking.
Especially without our babysitter here. So,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we definitely have to go
maybe he's gonna go back to our hideout, is what I'm assuming.
Maybe there's some miscommunication on what the plan was afterwards.
Yeah, we're just
Right.
scattering.
Yeah.
To
he's
not.
Like,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. We're just scattering, and it's an either or situation. Royce will be heading to Corin's bar.
Cool. What are the other two of you? I'm assuming you're probably just all going to the bar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So the fire is set. We see Patches sneak out the back of the bar and head in the direction of home, while you are all heading in the direction of the Bald Goose,
Mm-hmm.
of the gambling den. And you see Corin kind of behind the bar. It's pretty empty there. And he will greet you all and say, well, how did it go?
Well, it's on fire.
How did what go?
he just gives you this look
I
like
wink at him.
I understand. Like, come follow me into the office.
We were here the whole time drinking. Absolutely. At our good friend Corin's house. And I'm gonna follow him in to the office.
So you see him sit down, and he gets in there before you guys do,
Mhm.
and he's rubbing his temples because his inner monologue is, "Why did I get involved with RC cola? I heard that stuff is bad for you." Um, and while care to you could speak a little bit more candidly, and most of the guys in here are part of the gang, so
Right.
not really anything to have worried about there. Um, is it on fire?
It's definitely on fire.
It's on fire.
Dr. Biscuits did an excellent job with his performance art.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be reading about that in the newspaper tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What? What? Did somebody say my name?
Hi.
This ringing should stop eventually, I hope.
Corin like tries to get Dr. Biscuit's attention. I'm afraid to ask you what you did. I'm sure you're not having a well. Never mind.
But hey,
It
the
was
less. Go ahead.
Art.
Hey, the less details you know about what you did, the less you can give away, right? So we're good.
I mean, fair.
All you need to know is that we went out, did something, and then came back. You don't need to know what we did, why, how, or who.
I mean, he gives Dr. Biscuits like a look up and down. I'm not sure I really want to know what he gets up to, period, when things go, when he's involved in doing performance art. So it's fine.
I mean, to be fair, this is why we keep him locked in the basement.
I think you see him take out a kind of like a box with a padlock on it,
Mm-hmm.
and he takes a satchel. It looks like a coin bag, because we might as well just do this in character since you're here. And he's going to set a bag in front of you. I mean, since you guys are on retainer, I might as well pay you for a job well done.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Take the
Oh,
bag.
wait.
Dip it away.
Wait. Where's Patches?
I think Patches went home. I mean,
More money for us, I guess.
we're gonna pay Patches. It's more of he was just probably thinking it was best to just in case, you know, someone saw us splitting the difference physically, would throw someone off guard. Patches is a smart man. We don't have to worry about Patches.
Alright.
If there's anything else I can do for you in the near future,
Well-
obviously let me know.
We got a smuggling job. That'd be nice.
Well, I'll see what I can do in the future. If you want a drink, it's on me for two.
I definitely
Sorry,
want a
Royce.
drink.
He like looks you in the eyes, Royce, and goes, "Sorry, there aren't any cute girls for you to like offend or talk to and stuff.
You know,
It's a little
It's-
early for that."
it's you know what it's fine because I have a steady flow of that in my life now, thanks to being an aspiring author.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, fantastic!
Absolutely, I will give you an advance copy.
you get the impression that like the reading he does is like the bare minimum in order to run a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To frame. You don't have to even read it. It's fine.
I mean, it might. Thanks. He gives you a head
Mhm.
nod, and this is where we will transition out of mission
Right.
and go into our downtime. Here. And so, if I'm not, I want to check something. I want to check myself on this before I tell you this.
Okay. How much
What
coin
is-
did we get?
Give me just a second, and I will give you all of that information.
Cool.
So, you get 4 rep, 8 coin, and I'm, excuse me, going to say 5 heat.
I do believe that puts us at the next tier.
Cool.
Rep wise, yeah. We had only 1 left and we got 4, so. And 5 heat, you said? 1, 2.
Yep. How much heat do you have total?
We're at 6 total right now.
Okay. I gotta do that thing too in a second. I'm trying to alphabet and make sure we level up correctly. Crew advancement is on page 49. It's PC advancement. Well, that's... Sorry, I just need to make sure we do this correctly. Right. I'll figure it out in a minute. Yes. Let me roll.
To advance here, we have a stronghold. Our rep track is full. We would have to pay 8 coin as a group times whatever tier we're going up to.
So it would
We're
be
going
8
up-
for the next one.
Yeah. Which this does conveniently cover.
Yeah. We get crew upgrades, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that in a second. I don't know if you want to hold off for Jamie to be back.
To pick our crew. That might be the best option if we're not going into any mission today, I think. Because then, like, my suggestions would have been camouflage for our boat. And I was looking to see, like, the other crew abilities, but out of the special abilities for, like, our stuff. Oh, well, that we didn't mark XP though. We just did the rep.
Yep.
Okay.
We can do that quick here.
Oh, okay, because we're still only 1 away from rep 2, from XP as well. But do you want to wait for that for Jam Jams? We can wait for that, or at least discuss it before we go into into next week. And
Yeah,
just,
we can talk
Okay.
about it.
So we'll just
Cool.
do. So the rep is updated The tier is updated. We just haven't picked anything yet. All right.
Yeah, we can talk about it in between
Yeah.
sessions if nothing else.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mhm.
So it's just us doing our downtime, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, cool. Let's do downtime. Anybody have an action they would like to do for downtime?
Yeah, you guys go first.
How much heat do we have?
6.
Alright, then I would like to try to reduce heat.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
Well, I'll go around spreading rumors that the fire in the recent bar was made by a cook leaving the oven on.
Okay.
That's a very good rumor because it's something that's most likely true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not actually true, but common.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like there's fire marshals that have like advanced technology to see how the fire was actually started. Cool. Go ahead and roll to decrease heat.
Alright, what do I roll again?
You tell me what stat you would like to use and then roll it.
Because I'm trying to tell people that, but deception I'll do sway.
Okay. Seems legit to me. So that would reduce your heat some amount that I need to figure out.
Fine, too. You've got your handy
Yep.
little handout. Your handouts.
Yeah, I'm looking at the PDF copy of it here. Yes, I was gonna say 2, but I didn't want to short you if it was
2.
more.
Okay. So we're down
That's
to
good.
4.
Not all at once.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Dr. Biscuits will spend some time working on his electrified cattle prod king.
Okay.
That's not good.
Oh,
Oof. Well, I mean, you make progress, but your progress is slow. What everybody else observes coming from the basement is probably extra, like, not just a like crack of like the cane like going off purposefully, but you probably hear a shock happen, like an electrical discharge, and Biscuit probably starts like yelling something from the basement.
Absolutely.
God damn it! I'm trying to fucking
not
write
yelling
here.
something from the basement.
I'm really glad this has been fortified by Patches, because man, it's awful.
Biscuits person is just
Cecilia, where did you find him again?
I don't remember. I think we just met somehow.
And you just figure it's he. Did you adopt him? Like, did you just tell him that you had a? Was he like, I'm looking for a basement, and you were just like, oh, I have a brother who has a basement. I can put you there. Is that what happened?
It's more like he wanted to do stupid things, and I would let him do stupid things if he did stupid things for us.
I mean, his performance art did really help out the other day,
Mhm.
so can't complain about his field work. But I think maybe one of our next exploits is to get him a workshop so that we can rest easy.
Yes, definitely. I'm tired of being woken up at 3 a.m. in the morning when he finally decides to give it a rest.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, people. I'm not that bad. I'm actually significantly worse.
Wait, this you described as your character as we don't talk about Dr. Biscuits. Come on now. Cool. Who's next? Well,
Yep, I guess it's me. So for my first downtime action, I'm gonna go ahead, and we have so much coins, so I'm probably gonna spend some coin to do at least 3 of them. Um, the first one I would like to do is I got 4 pies left on my book, so I would like to work on my book, and
Okay.
I would essentially like to. I'm gonna play this out as I'm taking a devil's bargain to really push through this book.
okay.
And I'm gonna go and visit our friend
Okay.
because I gotta get in the mind of the main character, of the main guy that I'm basing the book off of.
Okay. Yeah, you can take the devil's bargain
Okay.
if you really want to.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's really at stake, but
Yeah.
I think
It's to
Well,
give
let's
me
play
a
out-
dice and like consort, right? Or study because I don't. You know what? I have one in finesse. Why don't I use finesse for writing?
Oh, I see what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that it's finesse.
Okay. I'll still take the
yeah.
devil's bargain to get 2, I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's play out the scene, and I'll kind of give you the consequence at like the point
Mhm.
in time where I think in the scene like would be appropriate to roll.
All right.
Since there needs to be a consequence of some sort.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I know he attends book club. I know
Mhm.
Day attends book club. So I'm essentially going to wait for him to leave book club to approach him.
So you're going to book club, not writers club.
I'm not going to book club. I'm waiting
Well-
for him
well,
to leave
okay.
book club.
I was thinking you were going to the cafe to go
I will,
talk to the lady.
but
Oh.
I'm gonna bring him with me.
Oh, and sorry, who are you bringing? Sorry.
Our devil.
Oh, you're literally taking a devil's bargain.
Yes.
Well, you know, funny you should do that because that also kind of ties into your entanglement from last score. So that's cool. That
Mm.
makes my life as a storyteller easier.
See, listen, that's what I'm here for.
Cool. So I don't know if you've seen Az in human form.
No, I have. He's been around to see Cecilia.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So think like really ripped like Instagram model. That's what he looks
Yeah,
at.
he's gorgeous.
When-
Like, this is why
Yes.
he's gonna be the model.
Oh, you're gonna ask him questions and shit about. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, cool.
interviewing him. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you see him. I think he probably has like a coat with him, a suit, like a suit jacket.
Yeah.
And it's thrown over his shoulder. And he's got poofy sleeved shirt on because I said so. Cool.
Az, my man. What's up?
Not much. You missed a Rockin' Book Club. Like, I'm sure I can get you in if you wanna
You know,
be.
it's oddly enough, I want to take you somewhere. You got some time?
Whoa! I thought you liked the girls.
Where do you think I'm taking you?
Oh, to the girls.
Not just any girl. So listen, don't freak out. But I'm actually friends with the author of, and I'm gonna name one of the books that my friend writes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't come up with
Yeah,
any names
like-
for any of this.
Oh, well,
But-
with sheep's and wolf's clothing. Not wolf in sheep's clothing, sheep's and
Whoa.
wolf's clothing.
I'm
Yeah.
I don't know if I can play it cool.
I think, listen, look at me. You're super, super cool. And we're going a little bit earlier before they go, so I can definitely prepare you for here. But, here's the thing. I need you, man. And I'm gonna pull out my manuscript. You're the hero of my first book.
Okay.
Training under this author.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I wanted it to be a surprise.
Well, do you think you could like get me a date with her?
I don't know if she's dating, and I look at him, and I'm like,
Like, there are people who kill to go on dates with me.
And
when I say kill, I literally mean kill.
I know. It's just I kind of had my eye on her, but
It's just a date. I won't do anything.
okay.
I want to have dinner with her and
okay.
talk about her writing.
Alright. You know, here's the thing. I'll introduce you guys, right? And since people will kill to go on dates with you, I'm assuming that you can accomplish this. Like, I'll introduce you, right?
Okay.
But you gotta do something for me, man.
Okay.
I don't know shit about how romance novels work. And if
Well,
so I need to observe you romancing her so that I can use it for material.
Why didn't you just come out and say that like 5 minutes ago?
Because you got super excited and wanted to go out on a date.
Well, isn't that convenient for you?
Because, hey, maybe I'm actually kind of smart and coercive. Come on, let's just go to the coffee shop, man. Like,
Okay. Are you sure, like, this shirt is nice enough for her and he gets in, like, full, like, panic mode of, like, I don't think I'm pretty enough, I don't, like, you get a sense that he knows he's good looking, but he also is a little full of himself at the same time.
Like, my eyes just kind of narrow. It's like, your looks are devilish, man. Don't worry. They're devilishly good.
You just get him to, like, look down at you and tilt his head, like, oh no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, kid, let's go.
Alright, so, I suppose...
Let's go ahead and have you roll to see how good this date goes. But
Yeah.
I'm totally, or them talking and romancing each other, which
Yeah.
I'm totally not going to subject you to me playing opposite myself in a romance. So go ahead and roll.
It's them. I'm not in it. I'm just watching the romance. I'm watching them. Alright, so, finesse. Fortune roll. 0. With an extra dice for that devil's bargain. Come on,
could-
daddy. Ah! It's only a 6, though. Because I don't know why it put 3? Because I only have 1 in
Alright.
finesse. I
Okay.
might have it's a 6, but but it's not a
Well, I mean,
critical.
it doesn't. You don't
Yeah.
quite finish your clock then,
Okay, that's okay.
because a 6 is only 3 segments.
3 segments. That's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the like too long didn't read it version of this because I absolutely am not trying
That's
to romance
absolutely
myself.
That's I
Also, I
wouldn't
think
expect you to.
Um, if I tried, it would be really awkward because I don't.
I
find
mean, you
myself-
can try. Like, don't like. It's fine. We have to if you want to try. Like,
No, I'm not going to.
okay.
But let's play out like you get to the cafe,
Mhm.
and he does the quick hand like
You look
he's
good, man.
completely glossed over the fact that the
Gotcha.
girls aren't there yet.
Yeah.
But he does like the quick like hands through the hair, like perfectly
Mhm.
placing every single hair to be
Mhm.
perfect, and you get the feeling like as he enters, like to give you some material.
Mhm.
He does the like his chest puffs out just a little bit. He walks a little bit straighter than he normally does. Like
Mhm.
there's an air of confidence
Mhm.
with him.
Mhm.
And he enters.
Yeah, he does.
Are you sure I can do this? Are you sure you really want to learn
Hey,
from me?
listen.
Like,
Just
you're learning from one of the best writers.
just follow my lead on this. I've got the in with this crew. They're not here yet, okay? But listen,
Oh,
I got you, fam. Just we'll just go hang out at the bar, have a little coffee. I'll strike up the conversation, and you'll know when it's time for you to like it'll be a very obvious signal, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So time passes.
Mhm.
You guys get coffees.
Mhm.
And hang out with the girls and
So this is how Royce does this.
okay.
As he's like, it takes him a good like 15 minutes of like ignoring us or pretending that he doesn't know him, and just talking with the girls. And as his author friend is just hanging out, he goes, "By the way," he's gonna pull a Barney. "Have you met Az?" And like just switch places with this beautiful devil man, like, and then go and sit back. Like,
Hello, ladies. I think there's a moment of like him being really awkward,
mm-hmm.
and then he gets
Does
the
he Mosby
devilish.
this? Don't Mosby this.
He gets this devilish like grin on his face,
Mm-hmm.
and he like puts his hand on her shoulder and kind of like looks back at you and winks and as a like I got this, bud.
Yeah, you do.
And
Yes.
basically, long story short, you get the impression that by the end of it that there might be a dinner planned.
There you go.
And yeah, only time will tell if she likes you or him.
Yeah. You gotta let it how it. Oh man, this book can become a rival romance. This is amazing. I'm so good at this. Like, and yeah, that's my first downtime action.
All right, fantastic. Who is next? Bueller.
I think we're going in the same order. It's Rabbit.
Or not.
And-
It doesn't matter.
The thing is, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next.
So let me go through the downtime actions again. You can acquire an asset, do a long-term project, recover, reduce heat, train, and indulge your vice.
I think I might do a bit of training.
Okay.
Right.
What would you like to train?
I want to train my resolve a bit.
Okay.
And by doing this, I think just because I like this character and I want to see how awkward he'd be after voice assisting, I want to go with as to try to talk with some ghosts. And
Okay.
train in my language.
Does she
and
walk in on the date? Please.
They're not going on the date yet. Like, they've planned it for the future.
Or
But do I walk into the cafe?
He's more classy than I mean, if you really want to walk into the cafe, and totally get him. I mean, I guess you can. I can't stop you necessarily, but I think what you probably do is you go down like potentially the next day because downtime can like happen over several days, to the warehouse where you first met him, because you got the impression that like he hangs out there. That's like his home. And
Then I go down and be like, "Hey, Az,
yeah,
do you
shit.
want to talk with some ghosts with me?"
Can I tell you about the best thing that happened yesterday?
Tell me on the way. Come on.
Okay. And he stands up and kind of like appears out of the shadows, because he likes doing that for dramatic effect. And
Leah nods at that because she also likes appearing out of nowhere for dramatic effect.
and what you also see, is you kind of see him at like the tail end of like shaping into human form. And your brother is like the best. He actually like set me up with this really cool girl.
Wait, you actually complimented Royce? Is the world going to end tomorrow?
If it does, I'm the happiest devil alive.
Alright, so what did he do?
Well, apparently, you can't tell him I told you this, but apparently he's writing this novel, and he wanted to use me as material. I don't know. He wanted me to flirt with a girl, and I did, and we really hit it off.
Nice. Nice. So who is she?
Well, apparently she ghost writes some of the novels for the book club. I didn't really talk about it that so much with her, because I didn't want to embarrass her that I read her novels.
Oh, you can never embarrass an author too much by saying you like a novel.
I mean, I did mention like books by that author and said they're some of my favorite, but like I didn't want to make her uncomfortable, so I only did it like once.
Alright. That's good.
So you want to practice talking to ghosts?
Heck yeah.
So he gets really excited again, or continues to be excited, and he will go ahead and take you to this place where like it's an abandoned old building, and you guys talk to ghosts for a little bit, and he's like giving you pointers on how to speak with them, and he forgets his own strength for a second and like goes to pat you on the back, and like catches himself at like just the last second, and then like it's just a gentle pat.
No, you're getting better at that.
Well, Royce is an interesting guy, and I feel like he might deserve it sometimes. And I don't like seriously want to hurt him, but he's a good kid too. You think you're ready for primetime action without me?
Maybe, but I still like having you around. It's fun to just talk with you and the ghosts.
I was gonna say I think you just like hanging out with me. It's cool. Like we can hang out with like out talking to ghosts.
Yeah. But if I talk to these ghosts, then I can hang out with you and I can get better at speaking at ghosts. And besides, if I do this, I learn more about talking with you and I can talk with you in the other language without Royce knowing, and him getting so frustrated would just be the best thing.
He chuckles his like deep chuckle, otherworldly chuckle, and he I mean, that's a good point, kid. We we should probably continue these meetings to practice.
Mhm.
And go ahead, and you can mark your 1 XP in your result.
All right.
Jason. I mean, Jason, what would you like to do?
My cane and actually trying to reduce combat is our again
4.
for. Damn the heat. We'll spend second downtime finishing the cane.
Cool.
Only needed one more segment, so I don't even need to roll for that.
Correct. Actually, go ahead and roll anyway for me.
Okay.
If you get a crit, I might give you fun extra things that your cane can do for the last one. Ooh,
Oh,
so close.
So close.
Yeah, so you've got the workings of your shocking cane, and you figured out how to trigger it so that it only goes off when you want it, or at least you think that's the case. Cool.
I think. Oh well,
I mean, come on, it's Dr. Biscuits.
fair enough.
It is complete enough to carry and use. Cool. So we'll wait a moment here.
So yeah, the explosions from the basement have stopped for a couple of days, which is very strange. But occasionally you hear little crackling noises, then ow! Damn it! Ow! Damn it!
I'm gonna say Az is over speaking with Ilya, and he looks at Ilya and asks her, like, are those, like, I know I've been over a lot, and I know I should be used to this, but that's normal, right?
It's normal for him.
I'm not sure what that, okay. I'm just gonna trust that, like,
We don't talk about Dr. Biscuits.
okay, cool. Like, cool. He kind of, like, stumbles over his words. And...
Don't worry. If he does that a lot, it means he's close to actually making something that won't blow up.
Oh, unless that's his intention, right? Like,
Yeah. Unless that's his intention. But if he's making something he wants to blow up, then he would be more shouting, less in pain and more in excitement.
oh, there's different types of yelling from the basement. Gotcha. He just like nods his head and like is not gonna ask any more questions. I don't want to know what goes down.
Oh fuck, is Az here?
Hell yeah, as if you're...
What up, dude? I'm almost done.
Whoa, like you're like up here. I need you at about here.
I'm just really excited. I just need to find a publisher.
I mean,
because I'm assuming that, like, because he only has one take left, he was able to finish the story and get an editor. And so all he needs now is a publisher for his last take.
I mean, your friend might know some people.
Yeah, that's that's the plan. Just really excited. Sorry, I was just excited. I just like it when friends come to visit.
And then I'm just going to turn to Az, speak in the ghost tongue, and be like, "Hey Az, did you see the movie yesterday?"
What he responds, obviously in ghost tongue. What movie?
I don't know. I just want to see how long we can do this before Royce reacts.
Royce just
well.
leaves. Like,
Dang it!
it's like, oh, they're clearly having a private conversation. I have shit to do. Bye. Like,
We'll have to try again later.
Yes.
listen,
Hey.
my boy is growing, okay? Like, he's busy and has stuff to do. Like, if people
He's
want to
writing
tell
s-
each other secrets in ghost tongue, that's their business.
Well, fine. I'm gonna head to book club now. Don't tell Royce. Uh,
He's not even mad about book club anymore. Like,
could you imagine, like, your mother, your sweet Jewish sounding mother, reading your novel at her book club?
good.
Please tell me you don't actually use your name.
No, I use RC Cola. Like, that's my
Oh,
pin name.
okay.
Like,
I couldn't remember if we had discussed this or not.
yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
publish under RC Cola, of course. Like,
And I feel like if in the future your mother reads this, she doesn't have a clue that that it's you, even though it's like pretty obvious because it's your freaking initials.
Yeah.
But
just deny it. I have
what
pretty good sway.
downtime action would you like to do?
I like to do 2 downtime actions. The
Okay.
first one is I would like to spend coin to reduce heat. And
Okay.
the way that I'm thinking of doing that, I know. Well, Cecilia, did you tell me that you were spreading rumors about the oven, the cook?
Yes, about the fire was because of a cook.
Then I would like to start spreading, like, kind of going up on that rumor. I would like to spread that it was left on by purpose so that the aunt could collect insurance money.
Oh dang! Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what I'd like to spread, and I would like to sort of like, I kind of want to spread these rumors in like, because my dad's a politician. Does he have office parties?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, like, I would maybe convince him that I should go to an office party. And so that, like, I can get into the ears of some of the, like, you know, some people with some, like, pull somewhere, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he looks at you skeptically at first and goes, "Son, like, these are important, networking opportunities for me,
Right. I'm also looking to network.
okay, fine.
I'm an entrepreneur, Dad. I gotta put my toes in
Since-
everything.
Since, I don't want to know. I'm a politician. Better I don't know.
There you go.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
fine. But if I tell you to leave, you better leave.
No, absolutely. Yeah. And so,
Cool.
like, most of the conversations is one talking about his aspiring writing aspirations that he was inspired to write. And
I think I have this image of this party being like a Victorian ball,
yeah,
where like
fancy
the men
as fuck.
take their wives in and they get introduced,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of fits with the steampunky Victorian-esque setting anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like the men you talk to about your novel are like, okay, cool, like whatever. But it almost seemed like the women like hang on your every word about your novel.
Absolutely. I'm gonna talk about how I'm just always constantly looking for inspiration. By the way, speaking of inspiration, did you hear about that bar that caught on fire?
Oh, me. I saw the smoke. I
Yeah.
didn't know what had caught on fire.
Like I think I heard something about like a kitchen oven was left on yeah, but
It's always the
oh
cook.
man, but listen, it gets even deeper than that, and this is where my inspiration comes from, because just think about how great of a mystery novel this would be, right? Or our true crime novel. I heard that the bar owner did it on purpose to
Say it isn't so.
collect the insurance.
Oh,
She's
I
got
never.
she's got some like gang ties, and she really needed the money to bail something out. Like I
Oh.
think the gang leader, he's in prison, so that might be like yeah.
She takes like one of those folding fans out and like snaps it
Right?
open real quick. And
You know what
oh,
they say, truth
this
is
is so
strange.
scandalous.
Truth is stranger than fiction, and I guess I'm gonna
Easy for you to say.
let
Oh.
me let me sway that. Let me sway that.
Oh yeah, probably should have had you roll before
Yeah,
I made
but
her
it's okay.
reaction. But
Let's see how well.
I mean, I think you're probably more persuading Mister who unnamed NPC as opposed to Mrs. Unnamed NPC.
Yeah. All right. No bonus dice. I get 2 on this. Oh, I'm gonna reroll.
Ooh.
I'm gonna reroll. I gotta reroll. Gotta reroll. It's cool. We got this. Come on, Daddy. Let's do it. Am I gonna push myself?
Take that stress. Da, 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 da. No.
How much is it to push yourself to?
2. I'm all for taking stress and pushing yourself.
This is for my future. I'm gonna push myself. Because
Okay.
yep. Because I'm paying for this, I'm gonna push myself. So that's a bonus dice. Let's do this. Come on. There we go. 5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're still at 1 heat left.
1 heat left. Alright, that's
You know
cool.
what? You know what? I'll throw in one of my coin to bump that up by 1 level. One of
To
my
get
own
rid of
personal
all the-
coin. Yeah.
To get rid of all the heat. Oh no. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's fine.
I'm
I
just
actually-
taking it from that pool that we earned. So
I mean, there's gonna be enough to do your level up between what you all have, what you have
Yeah.
in your crew stash, and whatever.
okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm invested in Roy looking good and
Thanks,
So-
man.
swaying people around.
So,
Especially because of the frame job. This is fabulous.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
so I think the guy, he's silent mostly because his wife is like freaking out about the story you're
Mhm.
telling. And you get the idea that this gentleman in particular is more of the silent type anyway. He goes to these things because
Mhm.
like he's also in business and politics
Mhm.
and all of that,
Mhm.
and like it's a
Is he
face.
in the insurance business?
That would be funny, but I
Damn.
didn't. I feel like it can only have one through line, like the book club from your guys. No, he's
Not
not
with
in
that
the insurance.
attitude.
He's not in the insurance business.
Okay.
And all you get is like he brings his hand up to his jaw,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a soft
I'm gonna I kind of look over to him and I give him a bro nod and tip my whiskey glass at him and take a sip.
He gives you like furrowed, confused brows for a second, and also sips
Just
his
saying hi,
beverage.
man.
Pro-
You were eavesdropping. Just saying hi.
I mean, you walked up to a couple, okay?
That
He
is
wasn't
true.
eavesdropping.
That is true. I figured I didn't just like walk up to them. You know, this is just the carousing that you do at parties, right? Like,
Right.
yeah,
I mean, they were around listening to the story.
yeah.
Like, or his wife maybe dragged him over to you.
Mm-hmm.
But you get the impression that, like, this is something that probably will make it out of his mouth to someone who will make it out of their mouth to someone else and start another rumor. So.
And now, my friend, because that was a very
Magnum opus?
stressful situation for me, I would like to go reduce stress.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like finish your magnum opus.
I think I'm gonna save it for next time. It's one slice. I kind of want to save it for the finale.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go reduce stress instead with my vice of luxury. I think I'm gonna take some of this money and go and buy some new things for myself.
Okay. Do you have anything in particular in mind?
Yo, I want a new coat, some new boots.
Okay, so do you go to the same leather worker from earlier?
No, I go to a better one.
I didn't. Well, fine. Okay.
But also, I know...
You don't want to check in on Sarah after your escapades?
No, I don't, because she doesn't like me.
You don't.
I scared
know that.
her. I scared her.
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
I
I'm not gonna lie to
scared
you.
her. I frightened her. Well, to be fair, Buddy frightened her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, no, I'm not gonna go to the same leather worker. I'm gonna go to whatever my dad recommends. Alright.
Okay, so before you leave the party, you ask him for like a fine clothier to go to.
Yeah,
Who does like
yeah,
hats and
yeah.
coats and
Yeah.
like fancy boots. Okay.
Yeah.
He'll give you some recommendation in like the fancy part of town that I'm not gonna
Cool.
bother looking up since we're almost done with
Yeah.
with this season of the show.
Let's indulge.
Cool. So, I think you go to the store or the clothier.
Mm.
Lucky you can't overindulge.
Yep, I couldn't.
Well, actually, you could if you
Had bonus
Didn't-
dice. Yeah.
yeah. It's technically possible to overindulge.
Mm.
Even at that much stress. Cool. So let's play this out a little bit. You walk into the store, and you see this gentleman greet you, who's wearing a tailcoat.
Mm-hmm.
Much like a more simplified, not quite as luxurious like model
Mm-hmm.
or style of tailcoat
Mm-hmm.
as the ones on the mannequins
Yeah.
on the rack, so to speak. And his nose seems to perpetually be like stuck up in the air, like he's almost always looking down at to see anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, or good time of day. How can I help you?
Yeah, just the guy I'm looking for. Chambers, Royce Chambers. I'm here to procure a new coat, something, and I kind of look at mine, and as well tailored as mine is, it is definitely a coat for work.
Mhm.
I'm looking for something. I'm getting published soon.
Mm.
So I need something befitting of a published author.
Mm.
Young, strapping, handsome, published author.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's like making like the noises.
Mm-hmm.
He takes like your work jacket
Mm-hmm.
by the by the lapels and helps you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You see him kind of hang it up on a old school like coat rack.
Mm-hmm.
You also get the impression that like he only serves the really rich people who don't own work jackets. So he's like,
Yeah.
got it by the least amount of fabric he can possibly carry it to the coat rack over.
Yeah. I got you, fam.
And he gets a cloth measuring tape and like starts wrapping it around your arms, wrapping it around your waist, getting shoulder measurements, arm length measurements.
Mhm.
He's like, hold your arms up.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your right hand, your left hand, and he's taking like wrist measurements, doing all the like important tailory measurements. And
I have
after
one more as he's like doing this. I'm like, and there's one other thing. I need a smaller, matched version of my coat.
For whom?
And I just motion over to the otter for my buddy.
Okay. That's so bad. I never should have let you name him Buddy. So I think it's at this point you see like an apprentice come out and start doing the same exact things to Buddy.
Yes.
Only the apprentice has like this really perplexed and confused like, why are we making the otter clothes? Like the otter swims in water and is going to destroy this, and like
He's a new dad too, so he deserves it.
Do we even have a pattern for an otter jacket?
well, I think what they're going to do attempt to make it like a human jacket, so like they take all the same measurements.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes total
And
sense.
maybe that's part of the apprentice's confusion, because
Yeah.
they know they're going to be the ones that are going to somehow have to translate this onto an otter.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, all of our jackets are handcrafted. It will
Mhm.
take several weeks, if not several months, to get it back to you. I apologize. I mean, we could maybe tailor one of these tailcoats on the rack here.
I need it matching to my coat.
We'll give both of them to you in that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
We just the made to your specific specifications is the word that come measurements. Really means it fits the best instead of just buying one off the rack.
Yeah, of course.
So give us
I-
some time.
Yeah.
We'll this will be the best damn jacket you ever.
I
That
believe
guy
in you,
would
sir.
not say that word.
Yeah.
But he would say this will be the best jacket that
Mhm.
that you will ever own.
And just to kind of like retcon things, like I'm assuming because I'm spending coin to do 3 downtime actions, I'm actually literally spending the coin here compared to going to my dad's party, right? So like that would have been my normal reduce heat downtime, and this is my paying coin downtime.
It doesn't really matter any.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, but like for the actual spending of coin.
Well, so this is actually probably realistically several coins worth of like
Yeah.
worth of luxurious goods.
Mhm.
Just because like a coin, it's not physically a coin, it's
Yeah, I know.
a week's worth of wages.
Yeah.
But yes. He will kind of just nod, and if is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I'm good. I'll come by and pick it up when it's ready.
Cool. Fantastic. Please have a wonderful rest of your day, young Mr. Chambers.
You too, sir. You too. That's it. That's my downtime actions.
Fantastic. So we have some time. I was thinking we'd probably run for like another 40 minutes if y'all just want to RP and do things and figure out what you want to do next, which I know we can't really make any concrete decisions.
We
but
can
at
look
least I
for a
could.
job.
Could.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, you'll look for a job.
cool. You forgot about the baby otters.
We didn't forget about him. I just said that he became a new dad. He needs a nice jacket.
Well, I meant visiting them.
Yeah, of course. Like, I'd assume, like, in this entire time frame, Royce would also be visiting the otters.
Cool.
But yeah, what else? Go ahead and let other people make some decisions, please. I'm talking for an hour.
So does that weird ghost is still on Royce?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that ghost.
Well, I'm glad someone didn't. Thanks, sis. Thanks. Because if the storyteller was gonna forget about the ghost was gonna forget about me. Thanks.
Would you like to speak to the ghost?
Yes.
Okay. You see the ghost kind of like following behind Royce, and it kind of does that head tilt that like dogs do when they're like trying to figure out where a sound comes from, or they're like confused by the sound, and it kind of goes back and forth slowly. Like it gets the impression that like you're trying to speak to it, or like you're looking to talk to it.
Hey. Hey, yes. Yes. Yes,
Hello?
I am. Hi. Yeah. How are you?
I have been better. He'll just point. It's been interesting following him.
Yeah, I can understand that.
You should
Try being, try being related to him.
Oh, I am sorry. I was going to say you should ask to read his novel.
Oh, I will. I'm just waiting for the perfect time to where he can get the most bluster. But honestly, it seems like he doesn't want me to read it right now, and while I love messing with him, I will respect his privacy.
Oh. I don't really do that.
Yeah. So why are you hanging around him anyways? There's like a million people much that might seem cooler. I mean, you can hang around Az.
Your friend seems very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I just got this feeling it would be fun to follow him. I mean, he's got Otter who just had babies, and the babies are really cute.
They are, aren't they? I mean, I mean, I just want to make sure you weren't trying to hurt him or anything because while he may be annoying at times, he's still my brother.
Oh, that's sweet. Go ahead and make a roll for me.
Alright. Any type of role or just a role?
Are you like trying to talk him out of like hanging around Royce?
No, I'm just trying to see what his motivation is.
Oh, go ahead and roll something anyway.
Right. So I'm guessing because I'm not swaying him, it would be consort. So
That works for me. Well, you see, he reminds me a lot of myself. A hopeless romantic who can't seem to get it right. And well, it's kind of fun to live vicariously through his growth. Yeah, so that's why I've been hanging out.
yeah, he has grown a lot recently. Well, if you ever need someone who can actually talk to you for any reason at all, well, I'm right here.
You see his hand slowly, or his arm slowly float up, and it's like in the shape of a fist, and then slowly his thumb goes out to give you a thumbs up, and then it's like he at that point, like, dematerializes.
Ilya then shrugs and then she'll be like, "Hey Royce, guess who I talked to?" Guess who I talked to?
It is 3 a.m. in the morning. Dr. Biscuits just stopped experimenting. Why are you yelling at me?
Because your shoulder ghost is actually awesome.
My what? My
You know, your shoulder ghost.
oh, forgot I had a ghost. He's he's awesome. I'm like
Yeah,
coming
he's
down, like rubbing my head, like and scratching my belly, like in my trousers.
I
Very
think
groggy.
you feel like cold, like brush past the like point that where you itched, like the ghost is trying to itch the spot for you and be a
I'm
bug.
gonna like kind of bat it away. It's like I can itch myself. Thanks, ghost. Piss off,
Ooh.
ghost. I'm like, could you tell me to just not hang around? Tell him that during the winter, not to hang around in my room, but during the summer, he should just stay in my room. He can cuddle if he wants, if he's that cold.
So
It's hot up
Ilya
there
would be like,
sometimes.
"Hey, he's scared of the cold." To the ghost.
No, it was the opposite. I thought not to hang around in the winter, hang out in the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, to cool him down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you can hang around him in the winter once in a while. It'll really annoy him, and honestly, that'd be fun to watch, but yeah.
So, Ilya, why do you want to annoy me?
That was in ghost tongue.
Okay.
Ilya gets just a thumb, like, just like right along his head, far enough away that I don't think you like feel the cold of it like being near you. Ilya, there's just a like floating thumbs up. Almost looks like the emoji except Spectrum.
Ilya puts a thumbs up herself.
Yeah, also confusingly thumbs up.
Like in that half awake state.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go back upstairs and then I'm gonna call back down. Ilya, stop annoying me. Like, out of context, has no idea. But you're annoying him. Like,
Too bad, I'm your sibling.
Touche.
Honestly, this all is a conversation I would have with my brother, though.
Yeah. Your real life brother, you'd have a conversation about a ghost that hangs out on his shoulder. That's what I'm hearing. Your family
might
sounds
do that
dope.
too.
Your family sounds
I
dope.
might actually say yes about that.
Kilobytes. Come on, OBS. Don't fuck up. Okay, it's back.
Do you want me to know? Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it dropped down to like 4, and it's back up to like the normal 3600. It was just a weird little internet hiccup. I think it's because I moved OBS over to the other screen, is why. It's fine now.
Cool. I want to do something, but what do I want to do? I could do that. But I don't think I would do that. Anybody else have anything else they would like to do?
You've got most of my stuff out.
Not particularly. Dr. Biscuits as well. He's certainly happy to try out his new cane, but I'm pretty sure everybody wants him far away before he does that.
Oh yeah, please don't try out that cane in my house.
You can certainly go find someone. I'm down for this RP.
accidentally go find someone to try this glorified cattle prod on, huh?
I mean, if you want.
That sounds disturbing yet hilarious. Obviously, we'd pick on somebody we don't like.
Okay. Do you have an NPC in mind, or a place in town you would, or in the city you would go?
Um, I really don't know. I'm kind of blanking on this right now.
I mean, I could throw out ideas. The first one that came to mind was an ex-wife. Trying to think here. I mean, we don't have to do that. We don't have to use it. Or we don't have to use it right now.
Yeah, I can't think of much that Dr. Decius would be up to. Actually, now that he's done, he's probably having one of his 27-hour naps.
Frantically work for hours and hours and hours and hours straight on end, and then pass out later.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think
And
what's
he snores.
um
Of course he does.
what's going to happen. I think this is the first time you hear a knock on the door to the place.
Always with the knocks.
Who is it?
I mean, are you yelling this through the door?
Yeah.
It's a friend, and it's a female voice.
Royce!
What?
This is like the next late morning, like close to lunchtime kind of time.
What?
Royce, you have a friend coming over today.
I didn't plan on anyone coming over. Why? Where's Patches?
No idea.
God damn it. Do you need me to? I'm coming. I'm gonna answer the door. Just let me get a shirt. And I'm still in those same trousers. I wake up. I feel like a brush of coals, and I'm like, it's not summer yet, man. And I'm gonna put my shirt on, and I'm gonna go and like answer the door, kind of yawning with like my shirt halfway buttoned up. Yep.
You see a cloaked figure, and
Oh.
out from underneath it, you see the purple like swirly tattoos.
Oh, it's our whisper friend.
Did I wake you?
I mean, you didn't. My sister did, because she didn't want to answer the door.
Oh, I could come back like later tonight, or
I'm already awake. Come on, let's get some coffee.
Yeah, come in.
Rhaenyra enters the place, like slides down the hood, and
There's a moment where Royce looks over at Elia and goes, "Do you know how to make coffee?"
oh yeah, we don't have. I think you hear this like long sigh, like Rhaenyra unclasps her cloak, like sets it on a chair. Look, you just sit down. I apologize for waking you up. I'll just go make some coffee.
You're okay.
I can make coffee. I'm
No, no.
just bad at it.
It's fine. I've been told by my sister that I make a mean cup of coffee. So
Oh, don't make it too mean. I like it a little sweet.
uh, and this is I think the first time like you see like the extent of all of her tattoos because it's
Yeah.
think I've always been imagining this as the tattoos on the siren from Borderlands.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's literally like covering her arms and like up the neck.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
You get the idea that like for the most part, like if she's out and about, she's almost always got her cloak on.
Yeah.
And it's she probably well you wouldn't necessarily know this. I think you've seen her in like several different coats or cloaks depending on the weather. Like if she needs something that actually is going to keep her warm or just keep her covered.
Mm-hmm.
And after a couple of minutes, she sets a cup in front of you and a cup in front of Ilya. And Dr. Biscuits is still asleep, or did he wake up to the sibling squabble?
That probably woke him up. Actually, probably Ilya screaming for Royce is what woke him up.
Right. And I think she gets one in your hands, like, as you're walking in, like, half asleep.
Should hire her.
So try
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I made sure I added a cube of sugar to your coffee, Royce.
You are great.
And she'll go back to the kitchen once more, and she's found like the bowl of sugar cubes. I didn't know how much to put in it, or if anybody else wanted it sweet, so here. And well, I didn't really. Things have gotten complicated in my family again.
Oh man, what's up?
Well, I don't think I want to go into the family business.
What's
No.
the family business again?
She gives you a little side eye. Well, we all communicate with ghosts.
So you're trying to
Yeah.
stop. It's cold. Don't. That's my coffee. So you're you don't want to talk to the spooks anymore, is what I'm getting at.
Well, not necessarily.
Okay.
The family business has gone more of the occult rituals that well they're getting a little dark. I'm starting to get the feeling now that was what my sister was doing before she got possessed.
Ooh.
What can we do for you, friend?
Well, I think the better question is, what can I do for you, friend?
Join the club. Join the club.
Little paper
Oh,
packet and
You
sprinkle it in
seem to
coffee.
be like swatting at nothing, and I think you see her take the spirit mask.
Mm-hmm.
It has a technical
The
name,
Fine Spirit Mask. That's what it's called.
and
What? Jim?
Yes.
He's fine. He's fine. Ilya talks to him.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's cool.
I mean, like, it's fine. I can put him. She pulls a bottle out. It's about the size of a loaf of bread. Like, we could just suck him up, ghost bust him, so to speak.
No!
Well,
Then I have one less ghost buddy.
I mean, I guess I was just offering if it was a bother. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
sometimes he just cuddles too much when it's already cold, but otherwise, he's not like trying to sabotage me or anything. He just wants to hang around from what I understand. And I mean, if that's all he wants to do, I mean, if you want, Ilya, can you ask him if he wants to be put into a bottle?
Ilya would just look at where the ghost is and be like,
His name is Jim.
"You
We've
want
named
to
him
be
Jim.
a genie?"
I think Ilya, you see it, and Ramira is kind of like Ramira understands what you're saying, because it's kind of her business to know how to speak with ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
And this, you slowly see a hand rise, and it flips over, and the thumb points down.
Well, you got your answer.
Okay, sorry, didn't mean to offend you, Jim. Like, this is kind of my business.
That you want to get out of.
No, this is the business I want to stay in. I don't want to do the
gotcha.
occult rituals and shit that my family are doing.
Okay.
She pulls out a card. I'm starting a new business.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna take her card. Yeah.
I think on it has a drawing of like a stylized drawing of a ghost,
Mm-hmm.
and it says Ghostbusters. I think I'm gonna, try to exercise the spirits, because can't imagine it's fun to be stuck somewhere and not being able to like actually have rest after you die.
I guess so. I've never been dead before. And
I
the
mean-
only dead guy I know is Jim, and I can only talk to him in proxy, and whenever he blows on my mirror and writes in the fog.
Yeah,
To
I'm gonna
exercise the spirits? They
Yeah.
don't exactly have muscles to work out.
Well, yeah, it depends on the spirit, it seems like. Some of them are angry, some of them just want to hang around, and some of them can't leave. But yeah, if you want to know a place that has a large amount of them, I'd suggest the warehouse.
Well, I'll have to take a look and investigate. And she'll hand a card to Dr. Biscuits, and she'll hand a card to Ilya. If you know anyone who could be of use of my service, like, don't hesitate to give them my card.
Right. Do you have some extra ones? I could pass them around at writing club.
Yeah. And she'll pull out like a few more out of like a pocket like in her pants. That
Are you in need of any equipment to deal with these ghosts going forward? I understand, they are supposedly affected by electroplasm, and then I'll hold up my cane and trigger a loud electric crackle on the tip of it.
well, she'll like pull her lightning hook off the like side of like off of her belt. Well, I've got something that works. We might have to discuss crazy plans, Dr. Biscuits.
My plans are not crazy. They're creative.
Okay, she'll smile and she'll nod her head. We'll get into some creative endeavors together, Dr. Biscuits.
Excellent.
And Ramira will shuffle out. Will like see herself to the door. You also get the impression before she leaves, she turns to you, Royce. There's another cup on the stove if you want it.
Thanks, Ramira. You're so cool.
And
I should fire Patches and get you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Don't tell Patches. He's my brother.
but he.
It's my ride or die bitch.
Yeah, here's what Royce said.
She will like chuckle and like turn around, pull her hood up, and like stick her hands in the like openings in her cloak so that like nobody sees all the tattoos. Yes. Does anybody have anything else you'd
I
like?
think
And
that
as
covers it.
as Ramirez leaves, you see a light pink dusting on Ilya's cheeks.
Yo, are you in lesbians with her?
What? She's cute.
I mean, yes, she is. I'm just asking you. Listen, apparently I am a way better wingman than I am anything else. So, um, I've learned this, and I'm gonna lean into it.
Ooh,
Why try to
Look.
be something that I'm not, and instead just lean on my strengths?
Just so you know, I like both guys and girls. She's just cute, okay?
Right.
And I might like her, but you don't need to get into it right now. We have more important things to think about.
I mean,
Like, where the heck is Patches?
like, where the heck is Patches? I mean, maybe we should go check his room and see if he left a note or something.
I feel like
Nature of Patches, he might be there. Is there like a homemaking symposium in town this week?
You know what? That's gotta be what it is. And then he just goes to book club and then goes to the homemaking emporium. I think that's what it is.
it's the like World's Fair of homemaking.
That I guess it's, you know what? He really, really, really just wants to be a good wife, and I understand. So I understand. Maybe he'll find his work. I mean, until then, we're sitting on a good bit of gold, so we'll find work again soon. Until then, enjoy the coffee. Enjoy it. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll be bringing in the money very soon.
Wunderbar.
Okay, I think we fade to black as you remembered the symposium, and we can do XP for y'all who are here.
Okay.
And we'll talk about crew XP and advancements probably
Next time.
either on Discord or the beginning of next session.
Okay. Who'd like to go first?
I was about to say that. Stop that.
Listen, hosting abilities. I just do that.
Oh, right. I addressed the challenge with technical skill or mayhem. There wasn't really much in the way of challenges to address today. Express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got that. And struggle with advice and trauma during the mission, during session. Also, not really. It was a pretty quiet session.
Mhm.
So, doesn't seem like a whole lot for me.
Yes, I'll go next. So, I did address a challenge with deception or influence, and expressed my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Well, I don't think I really did much of background or that stuff, but
You talk to Ghost and you talk to Az. That's at least two of those. I would argue. Like, you went to both to like to learn, use your background with your friendship with this devil to go and like talk to him to learn how to speak to ghosts, and then which is definitely more of like your background, and as far as like your drive, you executed that by having the conversation with this ghost. I think you definitely deserve 2 for that one,
alright.
if you know
Well,
Brooke
alright.
agrees. Cool. Dope.
Okay.
Okay. right. Did I address a challenge with tracking or violence? Definitely not violence. I was not violent at all. However, would you say that I used my tracking abilities to ambush as he came out of book club?
I'm gonna say no because you literally were waiting outside the door.
That is true. However, did I express my drives, heritage, and background? Absolutely, at least twice, if not 3 times, but I only get them 2. 1, I expressed my drives by ambushing Az. It was like, hey, yo, I really need you to help me make my book. Like, and as far as my background, I straight up was just like, I'm going into my dad's party.
Okay, I'll give you 2.
Thank you. I did not struggle. I didn't struggle with my vice at all. I used it, but I didn't struggle with it. And that, my friends, is a playbook advancement.
Yay.
For the last session that we may not actually do anything.
We'll see. We'll see.
Unless you guys decide that that's what you want to do, but we'll discuss that.
Yeah.
I still need to actually use my other playbook things that I have instead of just Ghost Force, but who knows if I'll use them.
We'll see. But hey, I think that's where we're wrapping up today, right, Brooke? Cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, thank you everyone for coming and showing up. We do have short sessions. When you kind of have a player missing, it does shorten these sessions a lot. You just also just don't want to make major decisions about the entire crew here, especially going into the finale in 2 weeks. Please keep us in your schedule as we're going to be doing that. So if you don't have anything to do on a Monday morning, come and watch us maybe smuggle some stuff, maybe write a book, we'll see. As for the rest of the week, you can catch us here on Wednesday with Revenge of the Gith, Thursday with the finale of the World of Ashenfell, and Saturday with our Dragon Age TTRPG. You can also find me on Nerdly Gaming every Sunday at 2 p.m. PST time for some mask. So, everyone, where can we find you on the internet and all that great stuff? Jason.
Hey, Jason. I had fun today talking biscuits. You can find me around Twitter or the Discord primarily. That's pretty much all I'm doing for the week. And now it's time to go for a nap.
Naps are important. Awesome.
Naps are very important.
Sahara.
You can find me in the Discord. Talk whenever. I'm usually on if I'm not at work. And yeah.
Cool beans. And last but not least, Theater Nerd.
Hi. Right now, the only other place you can find me is at Uncanny Adventures on the opposite Monday of this game, so next Monday, where we're wrapping up a Wild West themed Call of Cthulhu game. Also, and I'll drop a link in Discord, but also I'm involved with Nerdburger Con, which is a virtual gaming con in a couple of weeks, the 14th, 15th, and 16th of August. That's actually a weekend. Yes, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. So it's in 3 weeks from now. Where I'm running I'm running 2 sessions of a game called Die Laughing. Think B-rated movie where everybody dies and it's a whole lot of fun and it's a GM-less game. Yeah, come play with me. There's still openings in my games. Come and play. Other than that, the best place to follow me is Twitter, where I am starting to write my first TTRPG for a folklore and urban legends game jam on itch. And I'll probably end up posting my gripes about it, writing. It's a lot more complicated than you think it is to write an RPG. That's all I'll say about that, and you'll also hear things about my podcast, which probably won't start recording until September, but keep out a lookout for that here in the next little bit.
Thank you for reminding me. But also thank you for doing such a great job. Before we go, guys, I will also be on a podcast tomorrow at the Undead Gaming channel discussing the discourse of Vague's emotionally and everything in our lovely little community here. So, with that, follow everybody here, get in the Discord, show some love, take care of each other, and with that, we're telling you guys bye.